Members of UK Uncut stormed Topshop's flagship store in central London. UK Uncut also targeted Boots, Vodafone and Barclays.
Vodafone owe you £6 billion as members of the UK tax-paying public. That money can pay for almost all of the welfare cuts for the coming year. We all need to resist these cuts, people. If enough of us do it, they won't happen. We can't do this to Father Christmas.
Back in late October, there was the comprehensive spending review. And the Friday night afterwards, a group of friends came to this pub. It was just a group of people having a few drinks, having the kind of conversation I think probably lots of people across the country were having. We're talking about an article we'd read that day about Vodafone avoiding tax. The figures used in the article were that Vodafone owed about £6 billion and they ended up paying only about 1.25. We thought, OK, well, we can do something about this. This is something we can actually affect, and that's the night that we had the idea for the first UK Uncut action, which happened 4 or 5 days later. This is the shop where there was the first action. It's Vodafone's flagship store on Oxford Street, and I was waiting around here when I saw about first a couple of my friends and then a huge crowd of people come round this corner.
Pay your taxes, Vodafone! Pay your taxes, Vodafone! Pay your taxes, Vodafone!
People walking past were curious, obviously, and when we explained to them, they were quite engaged. People were agreeing with us that there was an alternative, and people were really angry about the cuts and wanted to get out there and do something. And then 2 weeks later, we had another day of mass action where I think about 50 actions happened across the country, and we started expanding into more targets beyond Vodafone.
Education cuts.
Yeah, I will. Every private company like Vodafone, as powerful as they seem to us, they are completely reliant on us. And so I think brand damage is very, very powerful because without the brand, they don't exist, they don't have anything.
It's legal, it's totally legal what they're doing, but that's because of business, like loopholes in the law, and I think that it's really important that we close those loopholes.
Tonight we're going to have a meeting on Twitter, because that's the best way to get everyone from around the country to kind of get on the same page. This is a tweet I've written. OK, so to kick us off, what are the big targets for this Sunday? Who are the worst tax dodgers where you are?
Boots looks like being a big target for this Sunday.
The first day we had an action, UK Uncut trended. So I think we were 2nd or 3rd on that day after something about Justin Bieber. So our blog, which is our other great resource for communicating with people. All of these actions have been uploaded by, not by us, but by people across the country.
Public satisfaction with NHS is over 90%. Is that right?
There's like a little band of pensioners who have been closing things down in Scotland quite a lot. Just different demographics and real mix of people across the country.
It's such a complicated issue, and that's how they get away with it. And each of these companies has their own complicated loophole that they've managed to create through their armies of lawyers, and that's that's part of the injustice of it. That a normal person couldn't get away with that. So Boots have moved their headquarters to a post box in Switzerland, and that's around £100 million that the British taxpayer is not getting.
Redman thinks even my missus mentioned Boots and she's about as apolitical as they come.
Hello, my friend. Do you love the NHS?
Here we go. There's not any. I don't think there's any way that we're going to get in here.
They can't come in at the moment.
Anything wrong. You can't. No.
Shut the doors. Shut the doors. Shut the doors.
Absolutely disgraceful.
What were you trying to do today?
I'm just trying to protest
protest tax avoidance and unfair distribution of income.
This is a developed country, not an underdeveloped country, and the fact that 9 pensioners die every day from the cold is horrendous, while people like Boots avoid paying £84 million in tax. It's scandalous.
Boots was incredible. We set up a big society hospital inside Boots and started treating people for cuts.
We started out at the back and then we had a little sit down at the front, waved hello to all the press, and it was good.
Pay your tax! Pay your tax! Pay your tax! Pay your tax!
We are saving the NHS!
What's happening down there? They're arresting someone. Oh, they're arresting people.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
Everybody back. Who's protecting who? We've got pepper spray. We've got pepper spray. They've got pepper spray. They've got pepper spray. Pepper spray. Pepper spray. You idiot! You're pathetic! You do it!
I was just stood behind there. They were arresting someone and people were shouting at them and then just sprayed pepper spray across the top of everyone. And it went straight in my eyes as they're open.
The policeman who sprayed everybody with pepper sprayed himself as well, which is a bit scary because he's obviously not competent to be in charge of an offensive weapon like which pepper spray is.
Nobody was violent at all. It's disgraceful.
This is what democracy looks like. That is what a peace looks like.
We did not come here today to cause violence and trouble. We did not come here today.
We haven't caused violence or trouble.
We did not.
All we've been doing is protesting peacefully. The girl who got arrested was posting some leaflets under the door, and apparently this is littering and criminal damage. The police decided to pepper spray the crowd of people, arguing that this was a disproportionate reason to arrest someone.
How are you? Oh, okay. Not very happy about all this.
No, they've gone to hospital anyway.
How many people have gone to hospital?
3 of them.
3 people.
As a protester, it's always a worry that we don't know what kind of tactics are going to use against us by the police. I think it's up to us to keep on doing what we do, which is creative, well-informed, peaceful protests.
You know, everybody's got something that they believe in, and this is what I believe in. So I will keep doing it. You know, I really believe that. I believe in a welfare state and public services. I believe it should be funded fairly and squarely, and so I won't stop.